Hey guys, welcome to my channel! Today we're making some more Christmas cookies. This time traditional German and Austrian Vanillekipferl, or in English, vanilla crescents. Making the dough is super easy. Just throw all the ingredients together and mix them. But since I'm a cooking channel, I'll give you more precise instructions. First, mix the ground hazelnuts and almonds together to achieve a perfect blend. Then we'll add the flour and sugar and stir until we have an even distribution. Now it's time for the wet ingredients. A lot of butter and 2 egg yolks. Oops! We'll start to mix the dough with some technical help, but eventually we'll have to get our hands dirty and knead ourselves. Then we'll take a piece of aluminium foil, form the dough into a roll and wrap it nicely. Let the dough cool in the fridge for at least 2 hours or overnight. In the meantime, we'll pass the time with an info break. Almonds aren't actually nuts, botanically speaking, but instead they belong to the stone fruits. The trees blossom in winter, February to be precise, just like hazelnuts. Almond trees originated in Southwest Asia. To Central Europe they were introduced by the Romans, together with wine. And so to this day the few almond trees which are cultivated there are planted in wine-growing regions. The biggest cultivator of almonds are the United States, which cover around 60% of the world's harvest. Mostly they are grown in California. In the Mediterranean region, almonds are also eaten before they are ripe. These green almonds are harvested in April and cooked like vegetables. Besides the common sweet almond, there is also the bitter almond. Visually, both types are barely distinguishable. However, the bitter almond tastes extremely bitter, like the name suggests. And that's a good thing, since they are quite toxic. They contain great amounts of the substance cyanide, which leads to inner suffocation. The cyanide blocks oxygen from getting to the mitochondria, so they can't produce energy. If you suffer from cyanide poisoning, you have difficulty breathing and your cells will die because of lack of energy. That doesn't sound like a pleasant death. In gaseous form, cyanide was used in the Holocaust under the name of Cyclone B, mostly in Auschwitz, but also in other concentration camps. But now, let's change the subject and have a look at the nutritional qualities of sweet almonds. 100 grams contain a lot of calories, already a quarter of the daily recommendation. But some studies show that not all of the calories in almonds are utilized by the intestine, and therefore the real calorie amount may be lower. They also deliver a giant amount of fat, which mostly consists of the healthy mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids. These fatty acids can even reduce the cholesterol levels in your blood and therefore reduce the risk of suffering from cardiovascular diseases. The diagram of the percentage cover of the daily recommendations shows that almonds offer many nutrients in great amounts. They contain a lot of dietary fiber, which helps to keep the intestine healthy and reduces the risk of colon cancer. Also, they deliver a lot of protein, many B vitamins and minerals. From all these nutrients, especially vitamin E stands out. It acts as an antioxidant and therefore combats free radicals. For example, this helps to protect your skin against UV light. When the dough is cooled through, we take out only a quarter of it, because the rest should be cooled as long as possible until needed. Cut off a slice and form it into a little roll. Then we can cut it into 5 cm pieces and form it into crescents. And bake them in the oven at 190 degrees Celsius for 8 minutes. As soon as the cookies come out of the oven, coat them generously with a mixture of powdered sugar and vanilla sugar. This needs to happen while the cookies are still hot, so the sugar will stick on them. And we're already done! Now let's have a quick glance at the nutritional analysis. 100 grams of our vanilla crescents have about the same calories as 100 grams of almonds. However, they contain much more sugar, and because we added butter and eggs, also cholesterol. The cookies cover about 50% of the daily recommended fat intake. Overall, they deliver much less nutrients than almonds by themselves. But for a treat, I think we can be quite happy with this analysis. And that's it for today, guys! I really hope you give this recipe a try, because those are one of my favorite Christmas cookies. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.